So as this is CobraTwist 17, as you've seen by the title, I thought there was only one song befitting of the intro this week. You think you're special. You do. I can see it in your eyes. I can see it when you laugh at me, look down on me, you walk around on me. Just one more fight about your leadership, and I will straight up leave your shit, 'cause I've had enough of this, and now I'm pissed. Yeah. This time I'm gonna let it all come out. This time I'm gonna stand up and shout. I'm gonna do things my way. It's my way. My way or the highway. Check out my melody. Just one more fight about a lot of things. And I will give up on everything to be on my own again. Free again. Yeah. This time I'm gonna let it all come out. This time I'm gonna stand up and shout. I'm gonna do things my way. It's my way or the highway. Someday you'll see things my way, 'cause you never know where you're gonna go. Well, I know where I'm gonna go. Straight into the podcast. Welcome back to the
hell,
CobraTwist
you're going to
podcast.
hell.
I am.
Oh, that was a
Going
weird
straight
transition. Dirty, dude.
Thirsty.
So I should start off by saying, CobraTwist X-Seven, welcome. And this episode we are half baked. As I've said, myself and Chris are stone cold sober. However, Chop Block
Chop
Show
and Lana are
and
just gone.
Lana Block Show are both
Zooted.
inebriated. They are both under the influence. Just make sure whatever you do, don't drive. Let's get into the news.
Hey.
So this week, Chop is gonna do the news. I'm gonna ignore that noise because this is the third try. Chop is doing the news this week. So Chop
is doing the news.
take it away, I guess.
Yeah, because I always have to send Daniel the news.
Yeah,
so
Chop usually writes out news topics for me anyway, and then I just elaborate on them in the doc. But this week I thought I'd let Chop do it because he asked.
Yeah, I'm special this week. So
Every week.
I'm just gonna read this first point as I have it written down. Jimmy Uso did a fucky wucky.
He made an fucko boingo.
Yeah, he went out for a nice little drive to the streets of Pensacola, Florida, and it didn't end so well for him.
See, he's just got back on TV, right?
Oh, yeah,
and I think what's happened here is he's went, I'm gonna celebrate being back on television. I'm gonna buy a bottle of Fireball and go for a drive.
Well, no, and here's the thing, right? This is like the fourth time that this has happened over like this last 10 years or whatever. This is the fourth time he's gotten caught doing this, and the Fed never released a statement on it, and he was just on SmackDown this week, so it seems like nothing's going to come out of it. I don't know. I mean, I said this in my SmackDown thing. I don't think he should be on TV for a while. I don't know why they just brought him
think he
back.
should be in a
Rehabilitation
residential rehabilitation center.
Yeah.
But he isn't. So
I don't know. It's made me not like the Roman thing even more than I already wasn't. But whatever. In other news from SmackDown, Bayley has apparently done something to her leg and will be out for, quote, approximately 9 months, which...
Apparently it was described as a freak accident that happened during mandatory return to road training at the PC.
Okay, yeah. Okay, thanks, Darth Vader.
You live from the Death Star, the Cobra Twist.
No, but
if my audio still sounds terrible, I'm going with the mic. Hold on.
Yeah.
Go fix your audio R2. Come on now.
I don't want to be a dick about it, but it just seems off, like the way they announced it and like being like how vague they were about it when it first came out, and like everything that they did on
Yeah,
SmackDown,
it was.
which we'll get to later. Like, I
It was
obviously,
weird.
if it is as bad as they're saying it is, obviously I feel awful for her because this is just the worst timing she
They're
could have
saying,
had, really.
yeah, they're saying it's an ACL tear.
Yeah, but like,
That's what Miz
you'd
is out
think
with
if
right
she
now, right?
just tore her ACL, she wouldn't be on SmackDown cutting a promo, Like,
Yeah, it just feels off because it's not like they usually do that when someone injures themselves.
no, yeah,
They
somebody
don't
gets injured,
usually
they're
just
just
like
gone.
send a tweet, and they usually get more than 100 words on the website.
Yeah,
But
like,
like,
well, I see, like, there's either three ways. One, it's completely, as they've said it, she'll be gone for 9 months. Two, she is hurt, but it's not as bad as they're making it out to be. Or
yeah,
three,
it's
she's just not hurt at all. So
yeah,
I
and they're
don't know.
gonna work at that like that Bailey fears Bianca, you know?
Yeah, like Shane McMahon fears Braun Strowman.
Yeah,
Um,
This
exactly.
just in, Chop is sus of the Fed.
don't say
Sussy.
that ever again. No, look what you've done.
No.
I wouldn't be. I wouldn't. I'll just say I wouldn't be shocked if she showed up at Money in the Bank. I wouldn't be, but I don't know what that whole deal is going to be with Bianca anyway. But we'll get to that later. Next news story from our boy Davey Meltzer. We love Dave.
Ugh.
Um, Apparently, John Cena versus Roman Reigns is locked in as the main event of SummerSlam. Cena obviously hasn't been on TV yet, but they've made a lot of references to it, and obviously all the rumors are there. And a lot of people got scared about this because that report came out that he signed on for that movie that films in Europe in August, meaning that he wouldn't be there for SummerSlam. But apparently they have worked something out. I don't know if they just don't need Cena right away or if he's like I don't know, but apparently Cena will be facing Reigns at SummerSlam in the main event.
Can I bring something up about that movie he's in?
Yeah.
He's going to be on the same screen as Henry Cavill.
Oh Lord. Okay, let's move on from that. In other SummerSlam news, Lesnar is not going to be there. This is reportedly due to just contract negotiations and creative not really having like a set idea for him coming back. I don't really want to see Lesnar back, but I mean, if he did, I wouldn't be annoyed about it,
I wouldn't really be annoyed about it either. Especially with Lashley still as WWE champion, still at the top of Raw.
Yeah.
He sounds like that one TikTok that's a bunch of Alex Jones clips, and the last one is where he's like, "I'm in a scientific matrix," but he says some fucking long ass word.
I'm liberal.
Hey, I sound like a Star Wars character. Yada yada yada. They've taken the Hobbits to Isengard. I could care less. All right, this is a
That's the wrong franchise, brother.
yeah, no.
Anyway.
But yeah, that's apparently Lesnar's situation, because I don't think Lesnar is actually signed. Like, didn't his contract expire?
Oh my god, my brain is rotten. I thought you were gonna say, right. I thought you were gonna say, because I don't actually think Lesnar is sus.
I hate you.
Like brain rot or something. That's horrible.
Oh god.
Lesnar sussy? Sussy Brock?
Sussy Braca.
Sussy Brock.
This is officially the worst episode of the Cobra Twist.
Yeah,
Oh, it's the best
I
one.
regret.
The
We went
best-
from an
you know what,
absolute high to an ultimate low.
I'm gonna get up Motorhead's discography just in preparation.
No, don't do that again. Do not do that again. That was the worst thing I ever listened to. In a apparently weekly news story, Raw is drawing its lowest viewership again.
Oh, that's fun.
So mean.
I think I could just leave this in the notes every week and it'd be accurate.
That was the meanest way you could have worded that, but at the same time, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I mean it's raw. There's not much more to say. Going back to SmackDown though, apparently Paul Heyman has been removed as the host of Talking Smack.
Yeah.
So they took away
And-
the only reason to watch Talking
Well,
Smack. Who they replaced him with?
No, they
Well,
replaced
this-
him with Pat McAfee.
yeah.
All right, okay. It's not so bad.
So, according to someone, I don't even remember who this came out from, but they said that there was no real reason for it. They kind of just took Heyman off,
Oh my
just to
God.
take Heyman off. So it's not like he did anything. They
I'd
just
like to apologize to everyone. My microphone just picked up that burp. I just ripped. I apologize. And I don't feel like editing it out, so you're all gonna get that. I apologize. I will sit further away when I burp next time.
all
We
the
need to say
25
that. We would have
people that
assumed it was
watch this.
Lana.
Yeah, I should have just kept my mouth shut. Yeah.
Yeah. A story came out because Buddy Murphy did an interview with our bestie Sean Ross Sapp. And
Bestie
in that
Sean! We love Sean Ross Sapp. I'm sorry. We love Sean Ross Sapp here. I love Sean Ross Sapp. Okay?
yeah, Five Blood Select has reported on your death.
That's it. If and when I die, I want it to be reported on Fightful Select. I want you to only see it if you pay $5 a month.
But yeah, he did an interview with Buddy Murphy, and because we all saw our boy Malachi Black debut on Road Rage this past week. Well, Buddy Murphy said that
No spoilers for R2D2's AEW recap.
You literally taking away half of my job. That's not fair.
then whatever. But yeah, so he said that the Fed contacted him because obviously Alistair only had a 30-day because they never rolled over his NXT contract into a main roster contract, meaning he never got upgraded to a 90-day no compete, meaning he just only had the 30. So they thought that Buddy Murphy, so they thought Murphy only had a 30-day too. So they called him and they were like, "Hey, buddy, do you want to upgrade it to 90? We'll pay you 2 months extra." And Buddy was like, "Oh well, I'm on a 90," and they were like, "Oh okay, bye." So
Chop,
Buddy, yeah.
your mic's picking up your TV, and it sounds like you're listening to My Little Pony.
No, I'm watching Amazing World of Gumball.
Shop Brony Show.
But yes,
My little shop block show. Okay. Crickets. I read the room.
He just left. He just left.
But yeah, so WWE was willing to pay Buddy Murphy extra, even though they cut him because of budget cuts.
Fudged butts. What?
Excusez-moi.
Let's no budget these nuts. Wait.
No. Chris,
Here we go again.
Right.
Anyways,
Chris, can we not do any more of these nuts jokes? Like, let me
played my life.
let me say something, right? Chris, we're friends, okay? But I love you enough to tell you when it's time to stop. And last night on Lana's live, it was
Let's
time
put
to
the show
stop.
down for Jimmy Uso.
Just like, no more of these nuts jokes.
All right, that's fine.
Society has progressed past the need.
But I'm just letting you know. I'm warning you now. If anyone in here calls me R2D2 again, I will make the joke.
Okay, thanks R2D2. So
R2D these nuts.
Killian Dane said in an interview that when NXT and AEW were going head to head, that the NXT roster would put on Dynamite sometimes and watch the matches during the show whenever there was like something
I
interesting.
love that. Supportive friend.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's actually a good story. And we're gonna get through a sad bit right here. Thing came out in the past week or two that Terry Funk has been dealing with dementia in an assisted living facility. And, you know, obviously we all feel bad for him and everything. But apparently things are getting a little better as the days go on. It's not as bad as it looked when it first came out.
That's good.
And everybody on
I'm
Twitter
glad
and
to hear
everything has been sharing all these memories of him and talking about all this stuff. And apparently Funk's not like on Twitter himself, but
I
his
envy
friends and
him.
family have shown him like all this stuff, and apparently he's really been enjoying it. So thoughts out to him and his family and everything, and hopefully he can stay in the good spot he's in now for as long as he
Yeah,
can.
okay.
So
That's I like I've experienced stuff like that with like people I love.
Mhm.
It's a horrible thing, man.
yeah,
And like nobody deserves that ever. I like sincerely from the bottom of my heart hope he does better soon.
yeah, and apparently he is doing better as of the last report that came out. So that's good. Anthony Ogogo has gone, I think, his 10th eye surgery. Uh,
Oh,
Oh my
he
wow.
god, what's wrong with his eyes?
I don't know the origin of it, but I think he's actually like legally blind. Like it's
He
bad. He
is.
has some issues with his eyes.
Is this
So
like
he
a
had to,
boxing thing?
I think
Like
maybe,
Bisping style?
Possibly.
maybe I don't know. I might need to look into that. But
Yeah.
yeah, so he had his 10th surgery, so that's why he hasn't been on AEW recently. And
The fuck?
kind of gross part here. They couldn't actually just operate on his eyes straight. They had to go through his nose because if they kept trying,
Oh.
because if they
Oh, that's
kept trying to
horrible.
operate on his eyes, they could like, because the more work
'Cause,
you
like,
do,
scar
the
tissue.
higher
Yeah.
risk it could mess
The
up.
worst
So
COVID testing flashback.
yeah,
I
so I mean,
just want to say, right? This is my only flex about the pandemic.
I got the fix.
I've
Cody
made
got
it
what he
through.
wanted.
I've made it through the whole pandemic without testing myself for COVID once.
But you started a
Congratulations.
podcast.
But I
yeah,
did.
I thought that would be your biggest achievement, but okay.
No, it's not. God
Wow,
no.
thanks, Daniel.
Not dying of COVID is my biggest achievement, Chop.
Jack Gallagher, remember him? He revealed that there were actually plans for cruiserweight tag titles when they started 205 Live in 2016,
Oh
but
yeah.
the idea just kind of never got to TV. And yeah, I mean,
Wait, who?
you remember Jack Gallagher, the guy with the umbrella?
And Jack Gallagher.
Oh,
Gallagher.
that
My
motherfucker.
bad.
Yeah. Um,
Gentleman Jack. Jumping Jack! Jumping Jack Flash! Yes,
That's- I was so aggressive.
Dad,
Oh
are
my
you
god.
sure you're not high?
I'm high on life.
You're higher than I am,
Phobic.
buddy.
I think cruiserweight tag titles actually would have been cool, but then I thought where they'd be now, and I was like, never mind.
It's been a lot of fun, but they didn't have the roster for it.
No, yeah, and especially now they wouldn't have the roster for it.
2018 was the time for it.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Tommaso Ciampa has apparently not ruled out a main roster run because we've all seen the thing of him saying like if he got called up he would retire, but he said recently that his mind has kind of changed on it to where if he did go to the main roster he would. He's not ruling it out.
So you know what that means, right?
What?
We'll see him next Monday on Raw.
Oh yeah. He's getting called up.
No.
Yeah. He shouldn't have said that. That was the only thing keeping him down there.
If you
No
become the
one
next
will
Chris, I swear to
survive.
God.
Yeah, our good friend Tony Khan has said that AEW will do another barbed wire exploding ring death match.
Oh
at
boy,
some
will they break
point.
out the sparklers again?
69 me, Don!
Excuse me? You what?
I think that was just Lana. I don't think that was related to
There was a little Freudian slip there. We got what was actually going on behind the mask.
Yeah, because that's what the
Chris
mask
Latta,
is.
I love that.
You fuck.
Yeah, I would be down to seeing that match again, but not for like another year or two. I don't want that anytime soon. Like I don't know. It was a
Make
good
it a
match, but
Revolution
the
stable.
ending,
Justin, the exploding barbed wire deathmatch gets signed to a part-time contract, 4 matches a year.
exactly. Get that Goldberg deal. Another AEW news. Apparently, remember Maki Ito from the women's championship tournament thing they did a few months ago?
Yeah.
So she said, I think on a live stream recently, that AEW, like ever since she went back to Japan after appearing on Dynamite a few times, that AEW has not reached out to her at all, which I think is strange. I thought they
Wow.
would have.
Bro, Maki Ito was over with that crowd, as she should be. Maki Ito rules, but like,
Yeah, I thought they would have like done something. It's just weird how they haven't gotten to her at all.
I'm sorry, I laugh every time Chris talks. It's awful.
ever, man.
Okay, we're almost done, I promise.
Yay.
In news that Daniel might care about, Walter versus Ilya Dragunov 2 is set for the July 22nd episode of NXT UK.
Can't wait for that.
The last match of NXT UK I watched was Walter Dragunov 1, and that'll be the next one I watch. So
Same. It was actually the last one I watched.
yeah, I think Ilya, I think he has a chance here, but I think if he doesn't beat Walter, I don't know who the hell's gonna do it.
If
Chop what
it's
else happened
not
on
Ilya
NXT.
here, it's Balor.
Maybe, yeah.
Because
I don't
where's
know.
Balor been?
He's just been on TV.
Yeah.
Exactly, but why? Like, we have no idea why.
How long
Like,
has
he
he been off
lost to Karrion
TV?
Kross.
Yeah, he lost to
Since he
Cross and he
lost.
hasn't been on since.
There's got to be a reason for that, right?
I want them to take him to NXT UK at some point.
Yeah, I feel like I'd rather.
That'll make the most sense.
I know I
'Cause
don't
that-
watch
that would
NXT
mean,
UK,
like-
but I'd rather.
He's been
see
gone
Balor
for so
there.
long because he's in the UK, like, getting tested and everything, whatever, to make sure, like, he's good to go for this
Bro,
UK run.
it's like a 10-day quarantine time. He hasn't been there. Like,
Well, I don't know.
Still, it's
Can-
also getting the timing right.
what was I gonna say? That would make Balor one of like what 3 people who's been on all 3 WWE brands, right? Like all, well,
Main
no,
roster,
like main roster,
NXT
NXT and
UK.
NXT UK.
Well, he's
What?
already been on
Because there's like
NXT UK.
Pete Dunne.
Yeah, no, yeah. Wait, hold on. Dunn, Ripley, Balor, Tony Storm soon.
It's going to be Tony Storm, yeah.
Cesaro.
Yeah.
Oh, Cesaro
Yeah.
on NXT UK.
Cesaro had a match against Ilya Dragunov on a takeover.
Yeah,
Oh my
like
god, he
randomly.
did!
Balor had a match too, like back in like
Oh,
early.
so
It was the first
if we're
takeover.
including one-off matches, then yes, I guess there's a lot
Yeah.
more than I thought.
I think it's like 5 or 6. I don't know.
Yeah. I was
Balor
thinking
also
like just
had-
full-time roster competitors.
You can count Walter, I guess, because he showed up for Survivor Series. And
Yeah, he
lost
was
in
on
2
Survivor
minutes.
Series.
Yeah, he counts.
Okay, and in our last news story, this is very relevant to the event that's happening tonight.
Relevant?
Did I say relevant?
You said relevant.
Whatever. So UFC 264 is tonight, but that's not what this is about. This is about UFC 225, as CM Punk's loss to Mike Jackson has been overturned due to a failed drug test for Mike Jackson, which occurred in 2018 and was not announced until now. So it's official.
Transition, Daniel.
CM Punk is now 0-1-1.
CM Punk has a better loss record in the UFC than Brock Lesnar. I think we should put that out there. CM Punk has lost less UFC fights than Brock Lesnar.
I mean, CM Punk's the GOAT, I guess. I mean,
I guess.
What can I say?
Look in my eyes, what do you see? The cult of the UFC.
wow, that was awful. Please,
Wait, can I? Wait.
Oh, okay.
Can I?
Go on, kill my flow, Lana. Why don't you? Go on.
Sorry, no. Chop, you forgot to mention what else happened on NXT UK.
What happened?
The in-ring debut of one B. Priestley, now known as Blair Davenport.
Is that Will Ospreay? I don't know. Anyway, next segment.
Okay, so wrestling happened this week. Full disclosure, first, of course, I didn't watch Raw because why would I watch the product, Paul? I don't care. I think that's the quote.
That's awesome.
I
love
did
that
watch
quote.
NXT though, so I have Bleacher Report up here. I'm just gonna quickly run through the Raw results. There was a Miz TV segment with all the Money in the Bank competitors. It's
We're
always
not
like,
sitting on ladders, unfortunately.
yeah, that was, I think, the best Miz TV thing ever.
No, obviously, yeah.
Um,
You know the thing about Miz TV? I didn't realize Miz TV has been running for like 8 years.
oh yeah, it's been going forever.
Like when they started it, they
Almost
still
9.
had the scratch logo, like the WWE scratch logo.
Yeah.
They hadn't even
Oh.
updated it. To
It was
current.
like pre-Mania 30, right?
Oh yeah, it was like 2013.
Jesus.
First episode was in 2012.
Oh Jesus, really?
Oh my god.
God,
Yeah, the
9
first
whole
guest
years
was
of
Team
Miz
Hell No,
TV.
I'm pretty sure.
wow.
I'll get
Alright.
guys. I believe there was a match here, but I'm trying to quickly like read through the Bleacher Report stuff. I don't care. I don't care. Nikki Ash, Alexa Bliss, Naomi, and Asuka versus Nia Jax, Baszler, Piper Niven, and Eva Marie.
I love this match.
Piper Niven's on Raw?
Nia Jax pinned Nikki Ash. Yeah.
Oh no.
Jax for the win.
Yeah.
And then we had Ali versus Mansoor.
Wait. No. I was gonna make a really bad joke. Go ahead.
No, go on.
No, there something
glad to do it.
something about a Samoan that Monday night. I don't know.
Okay.
It's a Jimmy Uso joke. Move on.
Yeah. Oh, Samoan. The Samoan. Hold on. I'll be able to. I should be able to piece this together.
Oh my god.
Submission
Move
streak.
on. Move
There was
on.
a Samoan drop. The Samoans' blood alcohol level dropped. No, because it didn't drop. It went up.
Oh, it went up.
205.
That's
Yeah.
205 live. 205 live.
205 breathalyze.
Yeah.
Driver.
Ali won that match. With,
Oh, I just got
Mansoor.
that, Chris. That was good. Samoan driver.
That's a good
I was
one,
like,
yeah.
no one got that?
The Samoan
thinking
drunk
about it.
driver. Jinder Mahal
There it
versus
is.
There it
Drew
is.
McIntyre.
Oh, I love
2MB.
this. Shanky was there.
2 MB, yeah. My boy, Shanky.
No, Shanky's
Another
number
night.
3 now.
Shanky.
It's 2 MB plus Shanky.
Yeah.
It's like, can we like bring 3 MB back, but with like Shanky? Have
Just
them run
dress as
kind
Heath
of what
Slater.
used to be the band, but like
Well,
with someone
Shanky
else.
is Heath Slater.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shanky's the Slater.
Shanky's
and
Heath Slater. It runs like Leonard Skinner, right? Whereas
There for it.
we've got 1 or 2 members of the original band still there, but like God knows what else is going on.
Yeah, and then they get Shanky and Rhino to win the SmackDown tag titles, and it'll be great.
By design.
Jinder showed up to your
It
favorite
ended
Limp
by
Bizkit song.
it ended by disqualification. Jinder Mahal stole McIntyre's sword.
Oh my god, you mean Nessie's too?
Not a euphemism. The Lucha House Party versus Mason Tea Bar. To be
Hell
perfectly
yeah.
frank with you, my dear, I couldn't give a damn.
Hell yeah, let's go. Mason
Riddle
Tea
versus
Bar.
AJ Styles. Riddle
It was
won by
alright. It was
roll up.
fine.
Riddle won by roll up via
the match
a
was
distraction
alright.
from the Viking Raiders. Elias and Cedric Alexander versus Jackson Riker and R-Truth. There's a hell of a team. I'm sure Jackson Riker was thrilled by his tag team partner.
I'm delighted though as to who he pinned.
Jackson Riker, yeah. Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. I
Jackson
don't know what
Riker.
to think anymore. I cannot wait until the first Raw with fans.
I don't
cannot
think they'll
wait.
bring him out. I think they'll just hide him. It's like how MSK gets booed for no reason, except they have a reason.
Yeah, that's
There's no
really
reason
weird.
now. Speaking of MSK, we'll almost get on to NXT. Just give me a second here. The last segment of the night, it was the New Day versus the Hurt Business. Well,
It was all right. It was
kind
fine.
of. Kingston countered the Playmaker and hit Trouble in Paradise for the pin.
Yeah, it's for MVP's
Looks like there's
first
trouble
match.
in Paradise.
I think it was MVP's first match in like months because he was hurt.
Yeah. Hold on, let me now because I was reading that from Bleacher Report. Let me get my CobraTwist notes up, the infamous Google
Oh
Doc.
yeah, we love
Let's-
Google Docs.
'cause
Shout out
I-
to
Shout out to Google
Office Space.
Docs for being free. So let me go through my notes here. I'm just gonna read verbatim what I wrote down during the show because some of it's quite funny.
Oh,
It was nice
True.
of WWE to start by stealing bits of Doris from Metallica's Damage Justice set. I wrote that at 3 in.the morning, not realizing that, of course,
this is the Great American Bash, by the way.
yeah.
This-
that, of
Yes.
course, that Metallica had like Lady Justice, whereas that was the Statue of Liberty. So different
Right.
thing, but I don't care. Ciampa and Thatcher versus MSK. There was a bit where Wesley was doing a backflip. Ciampa just like hoofed him in the head. It was excellent. I loved it so much. Because he was like kind of midair, but he just slumped to the ground. It was excellent.
That's good.
And then he gave him like a powerbomb backbreaker. And MSK took the win by roll up.
Yeah, it was like that thing that happens in a face versus face tag match where they can't have one team win like
Yeah.
super clean because then but it was okay.
We're gonna go through our predictions here. This puts Chris at 1 out of 4, and Lana and I are both on 0 so far. And then there was a little battery vignette thing. It went from 90 to 91%.
Yes,
More on
this
that
ended
later.
up mattering a lot.
Then we come back to Samoan Joseph and William Regal in the ring. William Regal demands that Johnny Gargano and Karrion Kross come to the ring. They both do. Johnny Gargano says that Kross sucks and he's been living rent free in Kross's head. Apparently, there's a lot of room. Johnny Gargano did actually say, "I'm living rent free in your head. There's a lot of room."
That's a pretty good line.
Yeah.
But yeah, Joe, special guest referee, and I'm actually liking how they're doing the Samoa Joe thing.
I was gonna get to that.
I know, but like, I'm happy with how they're doing this Joe thing because they're they're playing it kind of slow, and
They're
we all
playing
know
it
that
slow, but it's very obvious that this ends with Samoa Joe kicking Karrion Kross's head in.
But hey, we all know that the chase is better than the catch.
Funny! William Regal says that next week, Johnny Gargano and Karrion Kross are having a match for the NXT Championship. Karrion Kross says some shit about being motivated and says that Gargano is wearing his wife's jeans. Regal then says to ensure that things go smoothly, Samoa Joe will be the guest referee for the title.
Bro, he probably is too.
I've absolutely no doubt that it's his wife's jeans. Now, $1 Million Championship match. Don't fucking spoil this, chap. Stipulation here was that if Grimes lost, he would have to become LA Knight's butler, of course. The match ended with Grimes taking a DDT on the bell outside the ring. LA Knight thought that he had won by count out, and he was up on the ropes celebrating. Then Grimes made it back in at the 9 count. LA Knight then got in with a BFT and took the win. I'm sure the butler bits are going to be very funny.
Yeah, I like LA Knight's finisher a lot, actually. Because it's kind of like the first Dirty Deeds that Ambrose did.
Yeah.
Like, remember? Yeah, I like it.
I like it better than his Impact finisher, because his Impact finisher was just a knee to the head followed by a clothesline.
Yeah, it was weird.
That was the BFT, actually. Does he call this one the BFT too? Or is that...
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
This puts Chris on 2 points and myself and Lana on 1. We come back from a commercial, and the members of the breakout tournament are standing on the ramp. They all kind of said a thing to the camera, but the music was so damn loud I didn't get a word of any of it.
I'm
Um,
really excited for that Odyssey Jones guy, the big one, right? I'm
Oh,
hyped for him. I feel like he's gonna be
my
really good.
personal pick for the series, and my new favorite is Ikimen Jiro. I believe that's how you say it.
Ikemen. Yeah, Ikemen.
Yeah,
I don't like
Ikimen
that he
Jiro.
wrestles in a jacket.
No, but that jacket though, Seth Rollins level, 10 out of 10.
They're gonna call him up just to feud with Rollins and then send him
Yes,
back to 205 Live.
and the winner gets to be called the Drip God.
Well, then they have to feud with Morrison after that.
Oh, Dripstick.
Oh yeah, and Odyssey Jones was on
This
205
women's
Live
tag
this
title
week.
match. Oh my god. In the middle of the match, the lights go out. Oh, the battery goes to 100%. Now, what I don't understand here, if the battery's fully charged, why did the lights go out?
Yeah, like the slow ass charger.
That doesn't make sense.
Something backup generator.
No,
Yeah,
it was like on AEW
distribution
when they
set
had
fire to the
those.
backup generator.
No, because remember when they had those like blackouts on AEW and
Shut
it
it.
was what?
I'm literally about to talk about that.
Can I finish first?
Nope.
The lights come back up. Who's standing on the stage? Tegan Knox. Io
That's
Shirai
really funny.
uses this opportunity to take the dub. New champions. Post-match, Knox runs down to the ring and starts to beat up Candice LeRae. Then Knox chases Candice LeRae out of the CWC. Now,
And this would go somewhere.
now, during the commercial, Dexter Loomis comes out and he picks up Indy Hartwell, who's lying on the side of the ring, beaten, broken and scarred. That's the song title, right? I don't know. I've never listened to Death Magnetic all the way through. Broken, beaten, scarred. There it is. Dexter Loomis picks her up and carries her out. Index is back and better than ever. Got a knack for making things better. Face facts, because your opinion don't matter. This maniac is gonna step on whoever.
Shut the fuck up.
It's time getting line because I'm gonna make a scene. Kicking ass, taking names. I forget the rest of the words.
Are you all out of?
Burning out the dead words. Burning downtown because it's all him. Get your ass in line.
Wow.
Light the fuse, break the boom. Chris, it's your turn.
No, there's more. There is
not
more.
done, Lana.
No!
Oh my god. I think we should skip
Chris, you were
AEW this week.
gonna say the thing about the lights, right? In AEW. I was waiting for you.
Talking. Can I just go from the start for AEW or?
No, I'm not finished. Right, everyone shut up. After commercial, the Tony Storm was in a backstage interview. She claims that if she stepped in the ring with Raquel Gonzalez, Storm would win. Interested to see that. Up next is the Hit Row North the Hit Row North American Championship Celebration Cipher. Hit Row does some rapping or something. I don't know.
Yes.
The crowd was very dead. There's a lot of white people just figuring out what a cipher was.
I like how you made a joke about that after you went. They were rapping.
They were rapping or something. I don't know. None of them were Ice Cube.
rapping.
The crowd was very dead, deceased, flatlining, assuming room temperature. Proud of those. And then our main event, Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly. Prediction-wise, doesn't matter because we all picked Adam Cole, baby. After a pretty great match, Adam Cole hit a Panama Sunrise and then a running knee to take the dub.
Just to point this out real quick, Cole and clean.
Yes.
Yeah. I have a question. Where did either of them go from here?
The main roster.
No.
Yeah, right.
They're fucking going for a trilogy. I swear.
Yeah, but I don't want the
Speaking of
trilogy.
trilogies,
I didn't even
what's on
really
tonight?
want.
Da, 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 da. And we'll get to that later. Chris, AEW, Jesus Christ, save us.
All right. This was AEW Road Rager. So we're gonna get to the first match. The first match was a South Beach strap match
Fucking go.
between Cody Rhodes and QT Marshall. The only thing I cared about this match is that the lights went out at one point. Wonder what that means. Anyways,
Yeah,
Cody beat QT
QT
Marshall. Surprise, surprise.
didn't get an entrance.
Yeah, I didn't watch half that match. That was interesting. Anyways,
Cody.
next up, there was a promo with Kenny Omega and Tony Schiavone in the ring. Don Callis pretty much just like praised Kenny, saying there's no one left to beat. And then the Dark Order entered the arena. Evil Uno entered the ring. There was like a little like conversation between Uno and Omega. Uno was questioning why Kenny was afraid of Hangman or whatever, and then Omega made this joke. He asked him what the capital was. Yeah.
I just want to say something, right?
No.
That joke, I have heard that joke since like I don't know if this is it's a big thing in the US, but that joke is like it's every like I don't know what year is it? Like fifth grader, I guess, in the Yankland. That's their favorite thing to say. Well, at least it was when I was a young scamp. So it wasn't that funny to me because I've been the victim.
Just because it's your podcast doesn't mean anybody asked you.
Nobody asked.
Hey, hold on just a second here. Excuse me.
Okay, continue. What was that? What was the punchline, Christopher?
So Kenny asked Evil Uno what the capital of Bangkok was.
No,
What's
you're
the
not,
capital
brother.
of Thailand?
We're live, buddy.
Jamie, pull that up.
Jamie, pull up a map of Thailand.
And
Kenny
then,
asked Evil Uno what the capital of Thailand was. He said it was Bangkok, and he low-blowed Evil Uno. So then a brawl started
Him in
between
the
Kenny,
nads.
the Good Brothers, and the Dark Order. Hangman came out, cleared out the Good Brothers. There was this awesome stare down between Kenny and Hangman. Really, really, really good
Gay.
stuff, right?
Yeah,
it was so gay. It was so gay.
I think the moment would have been a lot better
Backstage-
if Kenny didn't have that beard.
Jim Page.
Shut the fuck up.
It's all about the game.
An interview.
Alright. We've been going for 40 minutes, by the way.
Let Christopher talk.
Oh,
Dun, 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 dun,
uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Whoopsie poopsie.
Uh-oh. What happened next on AEW? Let me check my review. Hold up. Ethan Page and Darby Allin had their sit down interview thing. That was really good. Chris.
Chris, are you there, buddy? Say something.
Yes,
to
I'm here.
us.
I tried saying this twice, and then I got cut off twice, and then I disconnected. So this is my bit, please.
We couldn't hear you.
Ethan Page and Darby Allin in an interview with Jim Ross.
Right. Yeah.
I disconnected.
This is going well. This is going swimmingly.
The Pinnacle and the Inner Circle had a 6-man tag, which the Pinnacle won. Cool. Sure. MJF and Chris Jericho had.
I just want to this segment, right? I've always been on the anti MJF bandwagon.
Of course.
but I watched AEW this week. Jesus Christ, I know. I enjoyed this bit, right? Because, okay, for anyone who may know me in real life, I'm sorry, but you might know that I am a collector of watches. I enjoy the watches.
My
Okay,
fucking god, are you kidding me?
MJF had a beautiful watch. I spent the entire segment staring at that thing. I even tweeted at him. I even sent an
Said you were
Instagram and a
staring
Vine.
at his what?
His watch. It was very
Oh,
nice. It was a very nice
oh,
watch. I was
okay.
feeling a great deal of watch envy.
We're not going to talk about the fucking elephant in the room with that segment.
Oh yeah,
What
the table.
a fan
Really
wanted to
nice
do a
table.
duet of
High
Judas.
quality table. No one went through the table. You know how happy it made me to have a contract signing that didn't end with someone going through a table.
Judas in my
In
mind.
my
In my
ass.
mind.
Chris, are you back?
Yes.
Are you better than
Okay.
ever?
Are you?
The must show
Got a
go
knack
on.
for me.
Face facts, because your opinion don't matter.
Okay. What happened after MJF Jericho, Chris?
Why don't you talk about the result of Jericho and MJF contract signing? Daniel, shut up.
Can I say something before we move on from this segment?
Oh, why not?
This segment provided me with the happiest moment of my life, being blocked by Jim Cornette on Twitter because I called him a racist cuck because one of his fans was the one that jumped the ring.
Nice.
Oh, it was a member of the cult of Cornette, was it?
Unfortunately, look in my eyes.
Ah.
What do you see, Suicidio?
Shot block Suicido.
Okay.
Take your
All right,
segment
so
back, buddy.
the
Tope
next,
Suicida without the tope.
Daniel, I'm gonna smack you.
It's just- Mamma mia!
Shut up!
No, Morrow, no.
God, I wish I had the power to mute you all.
Shit, I have to take that away before he realizes.
Let him talk.
This is a recurring thing now. It was me cutting everyone else off, and now it's become Daniel cutting me off.
Yeah, the tables have turned.
Oh, how the turntables. Anyways,
Shut the fuck up.
we saw the AEW in-ring debut of Andrade El Idolo. He faced Matt Sydal. It was a pretty good match. Andrade won with a hammerlock flatliner.
I like the DDT better.
The DDT is it is better. That's just straight up. Can we also appreciate the Black Skull?
I liked his
tough. I
entrance.
love that.
I liked his entrance. I don't know about the pants he wrestled in, but it's whatever.
I thought they were tearaways, and then he just decided to wrestle in them, and I was like,
I thought he was.
okay.
Well, I thought he was doing like an Angel Garza thing, but he just wasn't.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
Now, this next segment. So, Arn Anderson addressed the AEW crowd, but then the lights went out. Lights come back on, and in the ring, standing across from Arn Anderson, debuting Malachi Black.
Who?
Still selling the eye, by the way.
Still selling the eye.
I really
From-
like that.
When Murphy did the steps thing, eye for an eye, haha. Anyways, Anderson got hit with a black mass. Cody came down to the ring to check on Arn for squaring up with Malachi Black, and Black pretty much hit Cody with the black mass. And yeah, that is Malachi Black's AEW debut.
I really like that he has made his WB run like part of his like AEW thing, because I don't know if you guys saw, I put that video out on Twitter like a day before Road Rager.
I thought it was the morning of.
Oh, was it?
I
Okay.
think so.
But
Which
so
made it
he
even more of a shock.
yeah, but he put that out, and I think the thing he's going with is that Tommy End, quote unquote, has been in this like mental facility for years, and he thinks he was Aleister Black, I think, and like he's everything that's happened to him, he's been doing to himself. So like the eye thing, it never happened, or he did it to himself. It's kind of confusing, but like essentially his WB run is in his head, like it didn't actually
Yeah.
happen, which I think is
It's
cool.
like memories of a past life.
Yeah. I like that touch. I like that he did that.
Yeah. So now, main event time. Young Bucks versus Penta and Eddie Kingston in a street fight, and man, this was
I
actually.
don't want to talk about it.
You want to talk about it or don't?
I said I don't.
All right, so I will. The match ended with, I believe it ended with the Bucks super kicking Eddie Kingston while his mouth was full of thumbtacks, which was brutal.
I have to
But
say,
yeah,
I did
Young Bucks
actually
retained.
really enjoy that match.
It was a really good match. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it.
I don't have the fondest memories of when I was talking in chat during that match. So
No, we have to talk about what the Young Bucks
No.
wore
Oh,
during that
I
match.
do want to talk about this part.
Hey, Daniel, what were they wearing?
They've been wearing jorts, Christopher.
And what did Lana think about this?
Let's take to Lana's Twitter to find out what she
Shut the fuck up.
about the Young Bucks.
No.
Let's.
Lana, you better make like Hillary Clinton and delete.
You better get to deleting before this goes out.
Let's go to twitter.com/Bexplosions.
No, again.
Please tell me someone.
No, I already
Please
said
tell me
you-
somebody got my Hillary Clinton joke.
Can't
Oh,
believe.
because deleting things, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
This is to
So,
me.
here's a tweet from Twitter user Blake. Oh my God, Bexplosions. Can't believe I'm about to say this, but Matt Jackson kind of fun.
Say it again. Say it again. I want to hear it again. Say it again.
Okay, I'll repeat it.
No, you just liked it. I saw the notification. You liked it, Daniel. You're a fucking slut.
Can't believe I'm about to say this, but Matt Jackson kind of fun.
No.
There it is.
Lana, you can redeem yourself
Fuck you.
if
I
you
muted
if
you,
you
Chuck.
Lana, you can redeem yourself if you like tweet out the opposite. Like what you
No,
can do here
no,
is I can't believe
no.
I'm about to say this, but Nick
No.
Jackson kind of fine.
No.
So you
No.
can get the matching pair.
No.
V
I-
V
I'll
V
print out those
V.
tweets and pin them up on my wall. It's
No.
just,
That's not the only thing Lana wants pinned to her wall. It's SmackDown time.
Wow. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Also, we've been going nearly an hour. She left.
Good Lord. Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me? Did you seriously just say that?
Yes, Booker T. Yes, I did. SmackDown time.
Ducky ducky quack quack.
Wow.
Oh,
That
this is
happened.
good.
That happened.
Alright, so SmackDown opened with Roman Reigns. And
Yeah.
pretty much all I'm going to say about this is the Bloodline reunited. So yeah, Jey Uso returned.
Turn your back
to
on
TV.
family.
And yeah, straight up, that's it. The Bloodline
Thanks
is
for that.
solid again. The Bloodline is solid again. Usos reunited, Roman reunited with the Usos. This is going to be good. Or at least so I thought. Anyways, next up. Next up was it a Money in the Bank qualifier between Shinsuke Nakamura and Baron Corbin, or I guess I should say King Nakamura now.
Yeah. Sure.
something Rick Boogs.
My name is Rick.
Boo.
Boogs.
I love Rick Boogs now. I love the pairing between Nakamura and Boogs. They're going to be over with fans, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Rick.
alright.
Your mic cut out through half of that, and I'm
Yeah, no, I
very
know.
thankful it did.
It was
Out for half
very
that.
loud, actually.
Get up for
I
King.
can,
In
I can feel my
Nakamura.
voice leaving.
I can't do this.
Losing my voice. Oh my god.
We can tell.
Nakamura won the Money in Bank qualifier with a Kinshasa or Kinshasa, if you will. I hate myself. Yeah, so Nakamura qualified for Money in the Bank. Oh, get this. So, as before they went to commercial break, an Italian Tamina came out, and commentary said that a brand new team on SmackDown had challenged Italian Tamina to a match, non-title for it.
Well,
And that team turned out to be the team of Shotzi Blackheart and Tegan Knox. Oh God, I'm sorry. The team of Shotzi and Knox.
No, she is still keeping. She is still keeping Tegan Knox, by the way.
Yeah,
Like they
I know
said
that.
Tegan Knox a few times on commentary, just for
right.
whatever reason they felt the need to
They never
shorten
say
it to Knox
Blackheart,
in the
though.
little. I think they said Blackheart once or twice.
I don't. It doesn't make any sense.
Pretty sure as of right now, their names are still normal on WWE.com, so I'm assuming that's just the team name.
It's just
Happy.
okay, I'm happy to see them get on the main roster. But I hate when WWE do these NXT call-ups where they just call up 6 people at once and then don't know what to do with them. Because
It feels
what
like
are they gonna do? Who are they gonna face?
I have no idea what they're gonna do. Go after the women's tag titles and
Yeah, that means anything.
Yeah.
Also,
what are they gonna do? Take the tag titles to NXT again? Oh wait.
oh yeah,
Can I interject?
remember? Oh, you know what story I can see with this? Tegan and Shotzi win the NXT. Not the NXT, the WWE Women's Tag Titles. They go back to SmackDown, face Io and Zoe, and title merger.
See, I'd be down for that. But
Because it means we get rid of the NXT women's tag titles.
no, just put them in NXT. Just keep them down there.
Yeah,
Down there.
they have the roster for it. WWE main roster does not.
Yeah, okay. So what does Ember do now? What does Candace do now? You know.
Yeah, that's really awkward.
The Candace who? Jeff?
Indy Hartwell. What happened
Anyway.
I don't.
Anyways, Shotzi and Knox won their debut. They beat Italian Tamina. But anyways, I'm really excited to see Shotzi Blackheart and Tegan Knox on SmackDown now. Huge dub for SmackDown, but that's not the only dub they took that night, and I'll get into that soon. So the next segment, obviously, we touched on Bayley getting injured earlier, and that this segment was basically announcing Bayley's replacement for Money in the Bank. Psych.
You okay?
What?
Huh?
I'm confused here. What's happening?
I don't know.
Nothing's happening. Nothing is happening.
I think we need to change it to the 3/4 baked episode.
Why? Wait, I'm
Because
confused.
Daniel's obviously tweaking.
Oh, you guys are seeing Daniel's mic blinking too, right?
Yes.
I have no idea.
I thought he was
I
trying
think
to
it's
say
my
something.
fan. I think it's my fan.
I thought you were trying, you were talking I disconnected because no one else was saying anything. It was just your mic going off.
No, I think it's the fan.
Okay. Well,
CobraTwist fans. Wow.
Yeah, no, we have those.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there, Chop.
And if you're spending your time listening to an IGWC podcast, go subscribe.
Yeah, get a life. Okay.
Yeah, you must be a loser if you have a podcast.
You must be a loser if you're watching our podcast.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're even
losers
more of a
on a
loser
podcast, right?
if you're even more of a loser if you complain about other people doing things that they enjoy.
And maybe even you're more of a loser if you sit and watch wrestling and you're a critic about it. What happened next on SmackDown?
Yeah. Let's
So,
continue with
as I
SmackDown
was
before we upset
explaining,
some feelings.
as I was explaining initially, this next segment was Sonya Deville came out to announce Bayley's replacement for Money in the Bank. Psych, actually, because there will be no SmackDown Women's Championship title defense at Championship defense at Money in the Bank. That is now going to happen next week on the first SmackDown Back with Fans, the first WWE show Back with Fans. However, Bianca Belair will now be defending the SmackDown Women's title against Carmella.
Yeah, get hyped.
And stay hyped.
Stay hyped. Get it, Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is coming from me, the Carmella guy.
Yeah.
I don't want to see this match, like, at all. Like, I just don't care.
Yeah,
I-
Reginald adjacent doesn't want to see Carmella anyways.
I think I would go to Jesse from DraftKings and I would put my life on this match and have it be a Belair win. Like,
Imagine Carmella wins.
oh my dude, imagine Jake
bestie,
Ellsworth comes back.
bestie Jesse from
Oh.
DraftKings.
Yeah, shout out to Jabroni, by the way.
Hi Jabroni, how you doing?
Hi, Jabroni.
Thanks for being in last
Got
week's
that
episode.
Grandpa.
I just want to say, if you've made it this far, thank you for everyone who was in last week's episode. I know we're all here apart from Jabroni, so like I want to say thanks to you guys because it made it really funny.
Oh yeah,
It was
Chop
a
Block Show
great
went USA.
Chop Block Show on USA.
I'm just gonna try burning through this. So yeah, Carmella is
Yeah.
Bayley's replacement. That's gonna happen on next week's SmackDown. Liv Morgan came out, was really angry that Deville was showing favoritism to Carmella, and then Sonya announced Liv as Carmella's replacement in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Don't really
Where's
know
Adam
why you.
Pearce at?
Where is Adam Pearce? I guess Sonya Deville just runs SmackDown now.
Yeah,
Adam Pearce is too concerned with saving Raw.
yeah, he's too concerned with like getting Braun Strowman that world title match he wanted or whatever the fuck it was.
Not anymore.
Yeah, Carmella's Bayley's replacement. Title match next week. Lives in Money in the Bank. And after this segment, a video package aired, which showed that Tony Storm is coming to SmackDown.
Sorry, you mean just Storm?
I see what you did there. Not just Tony.
Nah.
Something legal dispute.
Yeah, Tony Nese is coming to SmackDown.
Oh!
Tony from The Sopranos is coming to SmackDown.
Tony Soprano on SmackDown. Oh!
Finisher's gonna be called the Bada Bing.
You got my goal. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry.
Guys, we have some breaking news actually. Apparently, Naomi has privated her Instagram and deactivated her Twitter.
I don't blame her. I might do the same.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Some news
Was
is
it-
gonna come out like an hour after the podcast goes up that Naomi got released.
Oh shoot! Don't say that. That could happen.
Let's not
We've
put that
had
energy
releases
out into the
happen
universe.
as the podcast
Oh,
started.
no. I know what it is. It's the Jimmy Uso stuff.
Ah, that was it, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I forgot about that.
really? I didn't.
No, I forgot they were married.
Oh. No, I'm not going to say that.
Again, really? Wait, what?
I had a good one. I decided to keep it inside.
That's what she said. Anyways, the next
Wow.
match was
Ah,
Money in the
there
Bank
it is.
qualifier. Was a Money in the Bank qualifier between Cesaro
No,
and Seth
wait.
Rollins.
What do you guys think Tony Storm's gonna do on SmackDown?
Badly.
She'll be Bianca's challenger after SummerSlam.
You know what? Yeah, I actually don't hate Tony Storm getting called up because she was never gonna do anything else in NXT. But
Hello?
yeah, we can hear you.
Here we go.
Shoot.
Oh, right. No, because they were teasing that Tony Storm versus Saray match, and they haven't done it still. But I do think it would be. Well, I don't know. I think it would be cool if you had Saray beat Tony on Tony's way out of NXT. So then that kind of builds Saray up some more. Because I think Saray's been on TV maybe 3 times in the like 2 or 3 in NXT. Like, you gotta give her something to do. Anyway, Cesaro versus Seth Rollins.
Yes, Cesaro versus Seth Rollins. I'm here now. We're good.
This was like the 5th time they've done this match.
It was a really good match, though.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, Cesaro got busted open. He had a crimson mask. That was tough.
Yeah, you don't see that.
Anyways, yeah. What was that?
I can't wait for them to put it in black and white on next week's SmackDown
Yeah, and
replay.
then on the shirt out, they're called the Swiss Cyborg.
The Thwith Cyborg.
With Cyborg.
I can't wait for a shirt that says the Crimson Mask. You know?
Crimson mask. Here
That's
comes
what the
the
mask.
convention.
That's what the point of the mask is.
Yes, that's what the point of the Crimson Mask is.
Shout out to my boy Dream on YouTube.
No.
Gonna get a Dream and Chop Block Show collab soon.
No, Chop. No.
I'm here
we
for
don't,
it.
we don't like Dream here. We don't like.
Can we get him on the
Minecraft YouTube
podcast?
here.
I want him on the podcast.
Yes.
No. If I ever have to interact with Dream in
It'd
a
get the
fashion
viewership
other
up.
than like liking ratios to his tweets, I'll be very upset. Okay.
That's the only Dream I
turn that
want
shit on
contact
Charles.
with. Wink, wink.
Oh my god.
Anyways,
There's
Seth
something wrong.
Rollins. Oh god.
Are we entirely
So
sure Chris
Seth.
is high?
Seth. I keep getting messed up because of the Thwith. Seth Rollins qualified.
Thwith Cyborg. Crimson Mask on the Thwith Cyborg.
Revenge of the Fifth.
I think this podcast has been running for like 8 hours.
It's almost an hour and 10 minutes, Chop. That's
Good lord.
Yo,
we
I
might be
sound like a
going to the
Jedi
longest
council room
podcast
hologram,
ever.
right?
That's what you said last week.
I sound like a Jedi council room hologram, right? Well, I guess you could say
Yes.
this is the Revenge of the Fifth.
Fuck you and your bad joke.
Seth Rollins is in Money in the Bank.
Yay.
So yeah. Oh yeah, there was a backstage interview after Rollins qualified where he faced down with Edge, and Edge was like, "I haven't forgotten about the 2014 thing, breaking his neck, yada yada yada." The show closed with Edge calling out Roman Reigns. Roman came out. He didn't want the Usos out. Of course, the Usos came out, but Edge had a surprise. The Mysterios returned.
Yeah, they
And
did.
Edge and the Mysterio, And Edge and the Mysterios pretty much killed the Usos.
Mhm.
And of course, Edge was the Daddy Dom to Jey Uso's submissive personality.
No,
Anyways, that was
no, you can't just say that and move on. we need to unpack that. Say that again for those in the back.
I don't want to.
Yeah, you do. I know you're proud of that.
This is what you get for chastising me like 30 minutes ago when we were talking about Matt Jackson. This is karma.
This is awesome, Tom.
Something chains and whips. Anyways.
Oh boy, there it is.
Addison Rae's at UFC 264.
Shut the fuck up.
Should we talk about UFC? Let's
just talk about
yeah.
UFC.
Yeah, let's just skip
Predictions?
SmackDown. So, Chop, since you're the one who knows what you're talking about, tell us about UFC. I don't. I only watch MMA because I like seeing people get hurt. That's
right.
That's
well.
kinky.
Let me pull up the card here because you've dropped this on me. I'm very unexpectedly. Anyway,
okay. I apologize.
So,
it's fine. We have time. It's okay.
No, I got it up now. So UFC 264 is tonight in Las Vegas. We're all
Las Vegas, Nevada, the T-Mobile Arena.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to go through the prelims because nobody cares about prelims.
Nobody cares.
Although, Carlos Condit is on the prelims. Interesting. Anyway, so 5 fights in the main card tonight. We've got the trilogy fight, Dustin Poirier versus Conor McGregor. Sure, a lot of people will be watching this just for McGregor, but I know who Lana wants to win. But do you guys have predictions?
I do actually. Well, I don't have much of a prediction because I have no idea what I'm talking about. And I'm more than proud to admit it. I have no idea, but I would like to see Conor McGregor win. from
He
a
needs
place
it.
from a place deep down inside. Because I really like Conor McGregor. But if he
Yeah,
loses, I think he's over. Because the
yeah.
He's
the
over.
amount of
McGregor's
just
just
like
he's in a weird spot. I
he's
think
in a weird spot where he's talked so much talk that if he loses now, nobody will ever take him serious again.
no,
No more billionaire strut.
no, right. I
He
think the thing with
threatened murder at the at the press conference. If he
That's
loses,
awesome.
like
I think well, here's the thing with me, right? I think if
God,
McGregor
Steve, a crackhead. Like,
I think if McGregor loses this fight, I know he's been talking about how he wants to be a lot more active this year, and he has been. But I don't really know where he goes if he loses to Poirier
no,
because he's fallen out of the top of the ranks a good amount. So I don't know with McGregor, but I think Poirier he wins. This is another big win for him. McGregor wins.
yeah.
I think he can get himself back in the title picture. So it'll be a good fight, I'm sure. We got Gilbert Burns versus Stephen Thompson. That'll be a good fight too. High ranked guys in welterweight. It'll be a good fight. Hyped for that. And then we got the weird one. Tai Tuivasa versus Greg Hardy. Now I know you guys might not know who Greg Hardy is.
I
Greg
like
Hardy
him.
was
He's the third Hardy brother. Hardy
yeah,
brother. Hardy boy. God.
Greg Hardy was a defensive lineman for the Carolina Panthers. There we go.
Ew.
And for a few years, he was pretty good for a few years.
I'm
And then
looking at pictures of him. He looks very strong.
yeah, so he got kicked out of the league because he got suspended, but he got kicked out of the league essentially because a lot of allegations came out about him beating his girlfriend or something, and then
Had to ruin it. There we
they
go.
had to go to
Oh,
court or
he's the Chris
whatever.
Brown
And
of football. Got it.
there's a lot of Chris Browns in football, but they it got settled or something, and he also got arrested for like cocaine possession or something. But anyway, he's
Well, that's
fighting
fun.
now, and he's actually all right, and I kind of hate it, but yeah. So we'll just see what the hell happens there. I don't know. I keep forgetting how to pronounce it. We got Irene Aldana versus Yana
Kunitskaya.
Kuniskaya.
Kunitskaya, I think.
It'll be a good fight. They're fighting at catchweight because the women's weight ranges aren't. There's only 4 compared to the men's. There's like 9 or whatever.
Yeah.
So sometimes they have these catchweight fights where they kind of have to meet in the middle for 2 people. But I think this will be a really good fight between the 2 of them. They're both pretty high up in the bantamweight ranking, so this will be solid. And then men's bantamweight, the last fight we got Sugar Sean O'Malley versus Chris Mutina, and I think Sean O'Malley's kind of a dickhead. Like I don't really like him, but I mean, I don't know. I think he'll win here, but I
I
don't.
like his hair.
I don't. I hate it. I don't like it at all. But that's the
He lives
card.
next 9 of UFC.
I don't know. It'll be a solid card, I think. I don't think it'll be one of like the most insane ever, but I think it'll be pretty good. And obviously Poirier McGregor will be a huge talking point for a while. So yeah, that's 264. Looks good.
I'll take your word for
I'm
it.
looking forward to it. I have already. I apologize. I have purchased this one. That's not to imply that I don't purchase all the others. Of course, I pay for every single one of these shows. Hi, Dana.
Look, I don't watch Dana White's version of Raw Underground, but if you guys say the card's good, I'll look into it.
Yeah. Where's Shane McMahon and the Dancing Woman?
Shannon almost did it first.
Where's
Shane
Dabba-Kato
Shane
at? Wait.
McMahon and the Dancing Woman is my favorite '60s surf rock band that never was.
Yeah.
So that's UFC 264. I'm looking forward to that. What else have we got to do? Ranked.
This
Should we do
day
ranked?
ranked.
All right, let's
them
do
too.
this day in wrestling. Let's do this day in wrestling before we
Okay.
get to ranked. On this day, 1987, at a WWF Wrestling Challenge taping in Houston, Texas, ? The Ultimate Warrior defeated Frenchie Martin. This was This was Warriors'
Oops.
television debut.
Hell yeah, Frenchie Martin. Jabroni will like him.
He's
Of
main event
course.
for AEW now, right?
That's Dante Martin.
Oh.
Funny.
Thank
Okay,
you.
20...
I'll give you a stand-up comedian bribe for first hitting. Go on.
You're making this difficult. 23 years ago, WCW presented LA Melee from the Forum in Inglewood, California.
An AEW event name.
WCW TV champion Booker T defeated Fit Finlay. Eddie Guerrero defeated Chavo Guerrero. Let's scroll through these a few matches here. Kevin Nash and Lex Luger defeated Bret Hart and the Giant via disqualification.
Hell yeah.
Cruiserweight champion Chris Jericho defeated Rey Mysterio Jr. Via disqualification.
What happened to that Mysterio and Jericho? What happened to them?
Yeah, I wonder where they went. Losers. Conan defeated Vincent by submission.
What
Bill
happened,
Goldberg defeated Kurt Hennig to retain the WCW World
what
Heavyweight
happened to
Championship.
Goldberg?
Da-na. And then in
Shut
the
the
main
fuck
event,
up.
Sting. Where did he ever go? Defeated Hollywood Hogan. I know where he went. In a steel cage match.
No, hold on. What year was this again?
Well, it was 23 years ago, so this would have been what, 98.
Okay, I was wondering if this was Wolfpack's Sting or not, because I don't know how Hogan would feel about wrestling the colored Sting.
2001 at a SmackDown taping in Birmingham, Alabama, Jeff Hardy defeated Mike Awesome to win the WWF Hardcore Championship.
Mike Awesome.
This show is probably best remembered for Kurt Angle's acoustic rendition of Jimmy Crack Corn. 2009, this moment was selected as the 5th greatest in SmackDown history.
I mean, the tiny cowboy hat, like, come on. Wait, wasn't the segment, was it? No. Did he have the tiny cowboy hat here or no?
Maybe.
I'm not sure. Chris, you're meant to be the historian.
I'm looking this up.
2002 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Sanjay Dutt defeated Roderick Strong in the final match to win the CZW Best of the Best 4 tournament.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. I have to do math here because, like, I need to figure out.
Oh, you could call it a diamond mine. Hey-ho.
I didn't hear any of
I
that.
understood that reference.
2005, CZW announced that the annual Tournament of Death would take place at the ECW Arena in Philadelphia after the Pennsylvania State Athletic Commission agreed to relax their rules regarding death matches. That agreement didn't stick, and less than 2 weeks before the show, the event was moved back to Delaware.
Nice. But breaking news here, actually. Brian Pillman Jr. is no longer signed to MLW and is exclusively signed to AEW.
Oh,
yeah.
Good for him.
Who's Griff Garrison?
Who?
Can't say the full thing out loud, but you get the joke.
2011, TNA presented Destination X from the Impact Zone. Some of the matches on the card: Kazarian defeated Samoa Joe.
Nice.
Eric Young and Shark Boy defeated Generation Me.
Give me a shell, yeah.
It would be Generation Me's last appearance with the company, as the next day they asked for their release.
Well, actually, no, it wouldn't, because they appeared at whatever that Impact pay-per-view was, where Omega and Moose had that match at Daly's place. They showed up, so that's not. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you have to
They had a
understand
match in
that
2013.
the list I am blatantly stealing this from was made in 2017. So.
Okay. What marks?
Still, they had an appearance in 2013.
What'd they do?
I don't remember, but I know they showed up.
That would have been good. Alex Shelley defeated Robbie E, Shannon Moore, and Amazing Red in an Ultimate X match to become the new #1 contender for the X Division Championship.
I forgot that Amazing Red was around though.
Yeah, Rob Van Dam defeated Jerry Lynn. Brian Kendrick defeated Abyss to win the X Division Championship, and in the main event, AJ Styles defeated Christopher Daniels.
Wait, Abyss was the X Division.
I found it.
Yes.
I found it. So Generation Me did show up in 2013 to TNA. They took part in a tag team tournament one night only pay-per-view. They defeated P.D. Williams and Sanjay Dutt in the first round, but they were eliminated in the second round by Team 3D. And then they also showed up at Hardcore Justice and lost to Daniels and Kazarian.
Wait, Young Bucks versus Daniels and Kazarian.
Wait. That rings a bell.
No.
I think I've heard this before. Hey, I've seen this one.
See you later.
Hey, AEW stealing 2013 TNA booking.
I thought they were
Not shocked.
WCW. That's crazy.
Oh my god, I can't wait till they repeat the Claire Lynch angle.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I can't wait for Kevin Nash to tear his quad again. Here we go.
Yeah!
I can't wait for Scott Hall to no-show another pay-per-view.
Dude,
I can't wait for Samoa Joe to
I
cut
lost
another
my
shit
voice. You see
promo.
what's happened there?
I can't wait for the insane clown posse to show up in the crowd.
Oh my fucking god.
I can't wait for the Menagerie to debut. Shouts out in the Menagerie.
I can't wait for the NWO to walk out.
Can't wait for the BWO to walk out.
And on Matt, I can't wait for JBL to shoot on the Blue Meanie.
What the fuck is going on?
This podcast has been going for like an hour and a half.
5 years ago today, Las Vegas, Nevada. Let me set the scene. UFC 200. Brock Lesnar defeated Mark Hunt by unanimous decision.
Which would be overturned because Lesnar failed 2 drug
6
tests.
days later, USADA announced that Lesnar had a positive out-of-competition sample collected back in June. A second sample, an in-competition one, also tests positive for hydroxychloroquine. Hydroxychloroquine
No
is an
enhancement
anti-estrogen
needed.
agent. It was the same substance that John Jones tested positive for.
Oh, John Jones.
Lesnar forfeited 10% of his purse, which was $250,000. It would be suspended for 1 year by the Nevada State Athletic Commission.
And then
his win was overturned to a no contest. Happy birthday to Gilbert!
Great segue.
So I'm gonna lengthen this because as if this podcast needs to be longer. Usually we only do the day that we record on, but I'm also going to do July 11th, the day this podcast goes out.
Oh God.
Right. Okay. Let's go over to the website.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's awful.
Jesus Christ.
Breaking news.
Yeah.
I'll be the one to deliver this one. Thank you, Chop. But apparently the reason Naomi deactivated her Twitter and privated her Instagram is because she's getting harassment for Jimmy's recent DUI arrest, and somebody leaked his court dates.
Yeah, that's not cool. That's not cool at all.
That's not
like
great.
there's no joke there. That's not right.
Yeah.
That's
Twitter's
cool.
a fucking cesspool.
I hate Twitter.
Happy birthday, Gilbert.
22 years ago, WCW presented Bash at the Beach from the National Car Rental Center in Fort Lauderdale. Ernest Miller defeated Disco Inferno.
Disco Inferno.
Rick Steiner defeated Van Hammer. David Flair defeated Dean Malenko. Fit Finlay won a Junkyard Invitational. Other competitors included. Oh God, I'm going to look through this. I'm just going to pick out some. Johnny Grunge.
Yeah.
Grunge.
Johnny Grunge. Horace Hogan. Brian Knobs. Yeah. Hugh Morris. La Parka. Steven Regal. Oh boy. Rocco Rock.
He's a man.
David Taylor and Mikey Whipwreck.
Mikey Whipwreck?
Mikey Whipwreck.
Yes.
Wait a minute. I know that guy. Shouts out to WWE 2K16.
The match took place in an actual junkyard.
Johnny Grunge. I'm sorry, Johnny Grunge. With the lights out, it's less dangerous. Here we are now.
Ah! Christopher, my friend, your whiteness is showing. Um,
Hey, wait. You've got a new complaint, eh, Dale?
This podcast has been running for an hour and a half.
We're not doing Nirvana references. Okay? I'm putting my foot down.
Fine. No Nirvana references.
Put all those ideas back inside your heart-shaped box. The Jersey Triad.
Hey.
Terry Satin and Chris Benoit. Can we have one episode without mentioning Chris Benoit? It was going so well.
Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. So we've got some news about Velveteen Dream here.
Oh, God.
What?
Apparently, he's posted that his new favorite song is "Smells Like Teen Spirit."
No, don't say that.
It's true. With the lights out, it's less dangerous.
Are you sure?
Velveteen Dream can't see you.
I know what Santa Guevara's favorite Nirvana song is.
Oh no!
Oh wait, no! No! Buff Bagwell defeated Roddy Piper in a boxing match by knockout.
I thought your 264 wasn't until tonight.
Randy Savage and Sid Vicious defeated Kevin Nash and Sting. Oh boy.
It's Sting.
Yeah, whatever happened to that guy?
As Randy Savage got the winning fall, he won the WCW World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh.
17 years ago. Vengeance, live from the Hartford Civic Center in Hartford, Connecticut. Oh my fucking God. Chris Benoit defeated Triple H to retain the World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, wait.
Also on the card, Edge defeated Randy Orton to win the Intercontinental Championship. Matt Hardy defeated Kane in a no disqualification match, and Batista defeated Chris Jericho.
Nice all around.
16 years ago today on Raw from East Rutherford, New Jersey, Matt Hardy makes his return to TV after he was released from the company.
Oh,
this was the Edge thing.
Yeah, I'll just read from Cage ITT here. Hardy, while rehabbing a knee injury, discovered that his friend, Amy Dumas, aka Lita, was having an affair with one Adam Copeland, aka Edge. The story quickly made the rounds on the internet, filthy smarks. With WWE unable to contain the virtual flames, it was Hardy who got the axe. A bit of trivia. Matt Hardy's friend, aka Rhino, was released the same day for an unrelated incident.
Yeah. Well, I guess when Hardy came back, he was ready to seek and destroy.
You motherfucker.
Chop, I love you.
Chop, I almost called you the C word, brother. You got me.
What, Chop?
Yeah, Chop, yeah.
You.
You Chop.
Hey, I got a funny. What's
go
Bray
ahead.
Wyatt's nickname?
Oh,
The Master of Puppets.
The what? Oh, wait.
Master
Oh my
Puppet.
God.
Chop, you're so dumb, I swear.
Well, hey, it's just a podcast. Nothing else matters.
You're gonna make Lana leave again. You gotta relax here.
Hey, you know what my
12 years
favorite
ago
part of
today,
the show is? When Sandman shows up. And he's Sandman.
Enter Sandman! Da-da-da-da-da.
Hey,
Hey,
you
Dale,
know what?
I think I know what you're talking about for the next thing.
You know what my favorite 2000s WB pay-per-view is? The Unforgiven.
Unforgiven, yeah, I knew it, yeah.
I
So
muted him.
close,
He
no
needs
matter.
to atone.
So close, no matter
12
how
years
far.
ago, Edge got injured.
12 years ago today, no, at UFC 100 in Las Vegas, Nevada, Brock Lesnar, once again, defeated Frank Mir via TKO in the second round to unify the UFC heavyweight and interim heavyweight championships.
thought you were talking about Edge. My fault.
According to Cage Side Seats, this was 2017. This was the most bought show in history and remains one of the most bought events in UFC history. Surpassed by UFC 202, but there's probably been another one since then. McGregor is money. What else have we got here? 13 years ago, TNA presented Victory Road from the Impact Zone.
There was Chris Benoit on this card too.
No, I think we're past Chris Benoit's prime here. We're past his sell-by date, if you will. Douglas Williams defeated Brian Kendrick in an Ultimate X submission match. Oh, that sounds like a porn thing. For the TNA X Division Championship. This match could be won if either wrestler submitted or retrieved the belt from the Ultimate X cables. Williams submitted Kendrick. Brother Ray defeated Brother Devon and Jesse Neal in a three-way match.
Jesse Neal.
What?
Angelina Love defeated Madison Rayne to become the new TNA Knockouts champion. AJ Styles and Kazarian defeated Rob Terry and Samoa Joe. I wonder where they are.
Rob Terry. Wow.
Jay Lethal defeated Ric Flair. Woo!
Oh my god.
Ski woo.
Ski woo.
You move.
Motor City
Ski
Machine Guns defeated
woo!
Beer Money to win the TNA tag titles.
Here, money.
Kurt Angle defeated D'Angelo De Niro.
Ooh.
And then Rob Van Dam defeated Jeff Hardy, Mr. Anderson, and Abyss in a four-way match to retain the TNA World Heavyweight Championship.
Wasn't there?
Everyone loves a good four-way.
No,
Oh
it
my
wasn't.
god! Oh my god!
No, wait. Wasn't there an Inferno match on this card?
Oh, let me check.
No.
Oh, I thought they'd want to fight fire with fire.
Oh.
Shop, you should have
got
gone
it.
last week. This would have been
10
awesome.
years ago
I got
today, an Impact taping in Orlando, Sting
I got
defeated Mr. Anderson.
I got a joke. What's Baron Corbin's new nickname? King Nothing.
Ah, no, that was perfect.
Where's your crown, King Nothing?
That should be his new theme.
It should.
Oh,
Oh, they should license King
Should.
Nothing. Oh, that would be excellent.
Can we fucking move on already? I don't want to be
Yeah,
here
let's move on. You
anymore.
know what else was excellent? 9 years ago today, WWE announced that it made a $5 million investment in social media service.
Let's go
Tout.
tout, send a Vine and Instagram.
Tout. Tout.
The service enables its users to send 15-second videos. The service gained popularity when Shaquille O'Neal used it to announce his retirement in 2011. With Twitter introducing Vine just 6 months later, Instagram adding video capabilities, the partnership bombs. WWE does not renew their deal with Tout when it expires 2 years later.
Wow.
And then 8 years ago today, WWE opened their Performance Center in Winter Park, Florida.
Well, that's good.
Ooh.
Nothing happened there.
Apparently, also, 8 years ago today, an early NXT gem, Antonio Cesaro and Sami Zayn met in the Best of Three Falls match. This aired in August.
Good, dude.
This aired in August 2013.
That match was so good.
And happy birthday to Tyson Kidd.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Good for him.
Hey.
Should we do ranked while we're
Yeah.
still sane?
Can we do ASMR again?
I didn't like.
I don't want to.
No.
Also,
You guys are gay.
I want to say
You're flat.
I think oh my fucking god, simply because we're taking up so much time, like we're approaching 2 hours. I think we should cut it down to 3 instead of 5, just so.
Oh, thank God. Okay, this is way easier.
Let's do ranked this week. This week we're doing our favorite Money in the Bank winners. So just people who have won the match.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go first. Bold for once.
Okay.
Just to get it out of the way, because I'm tired and I feel lightheaded. Oh, Chris left. Fun. My number 3. We're gonna start with Rob Van Dam. One of a kind.
Okay.
Of course, he won in 2006. I am right there. Yes, he won in
Yeah, you are.
2006.
Yeah,
You want to make his way
Yeah.
too, yeah.
Yeah. My number 2 is going to be Edge, who won in the first Money in the Bank ladder match. He cashed in on Cena,
hmm
became WWE champion. Am I right in thinking this was the reign where the Rated R belt showed up?
Yes.
Yes, I have one of
Yeah.
those. I am taking every opportunity I can to remind people that I spent 360 US dollars. I think it's about that much. 400 US dollars on the
That's
Rated
almost as
R
bad saying that.
spinner belt.
Yeah, that's almost as bad as saying the ECW television title is the best.
Yeah, imagine saying that. God.
Yeah.
And what a loser. My number 1 is Charles Montgomery Punk.
I thought you were gonna say Charles Manson.
my number 1 in everything is Charles Manson.
Where's this ice cream sandwiches? Damn it.
Wait,
Charles
no,
Manson.
we're not brushing past that. Wait, Charles Manson is your favorite everything?
Yes, I love Charles Manson and his lovely facial hair.
Wow.
Some of him was a little bit iffy, you know.
A little bit.
Oh,
There's a few issues with some of the things he did, but
Maybe it's
I
like,
think we can look past some of it.
yeah, I think the art more than the artist.
Yeah. Separate art from artist, of
Yeah.
course. And speaking of absolute artists in the ring, CM Punk.
Who?
sure.
CM Punk. He won, of course, the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Well, which one? The first one or the
Yeah,
second one?
which one?
You go first one. But I don't think it matters.
It kind of matters because his first world title reign was trash.
Yeah. I can go ahead and go. I'll just say them. I won't go in depth, but
zip through this, please. Yeah.
yeah, I'll just say my 5 because whatever. So 5-1. I have RVD at 5. I liked that he announced his cash in at 1. I have CM Punk both listed at number 4 because whatever. I have Ambrose at 3. I don't typically like the same night. I don't like this typical same night cash-ins because they've overused it so much, but I did like Ambrose when he did it. I have Edge at 2 for the one he won and the one he stole from Mr. Kennedy. And at number 1, I have
Kennedy.
I think Seth Rollins, his time with the briefcase is like the ideal heel with the briefcase run that you should have.
Exactly.
Oh yeah,
I think
he did
it. I think he did it perfectly.
From threatening to kill Edge to the cash in.
Yeah, like 2014, 2015 Rollins was his peak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was brilliant.
Yeah.
All right, Lana, you want next? Or you want me to go?
I can go. I only did 3. My my honorable mention is Brock Lesnar.
Oh, true.
Brock
Boombox
in the
Brock.
bank, baby.
Yeah.
Fucking funny.
Brock
You know what?
party,
I'm upset they never actually sold the boombox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Money in the
or
Bank
something.
boombox. If they'd sold that, I would have bought it. I would have. No
oh my
question.
god, in the past 2 years, the Money in the Bank briefcase has been a boombox and a lunchbox. Dear God.
Wow.
This year.
I hate that. Okay.
Ridge to win, so he comes out
It's
with
gonna
a
be
green
Riddle. It's gonna
flying
be
Z.
full of rolling papers.
Ah.
Oh my god. Okay.
Morrison's
My
gonna
number
win
3.
He's gonna just have a dripstick.
My number 3 is Dean Ambrose. Okay. My number 2
okay.
is Edge.
True.
Right.
Okay. My number 1, Becky Lynch's husband.
Yeah.
Really, is that what is that?
I thought you were gonna say Becky Lynch. I was like,
I thought you were saying Becky Lynch too.
Yeah, so me and Lana have the exact same top 3.
Yeah.
You're gonna laugh, actually.
What is
Jack Swagger is his number 1, guys.
Wait, no. So I did a list of 5. I also have 2 honorable mentions.
So 7.
God.
Yeah, whatever. Sure.
Jesus.
Honorable mention 1, Brock Lesnar. Honorable mention 2, The Miz. Now we're going to
Wait, which
five.
one?
Wait, hold on.
Which one? The OG or the one
Oh
from
no,
this year?
no, the OG, the OG. Oh god, no, the OG, the OG. That second run was awful. No, I'm sorry, but like, yeah. So
Everyone
we're
who was
talking
going to
OG.
be champion this year.
Uh,
Bobby Lashley won the belt from The Miz.
yeah. Just think about that. That's how Lashley's reign started.
Yeah.
All right, so going on to the actual list. Number 5, Ronald Van Donald. That's an Adam Lampier joke right there.
I thought you were going to say Ronald Mysterious.
All right, no,
My
number 5,
favorite Money
Rob
in the
Van Dam.
Bank winner, Ronald Reagan.
My favorite Money in the Bank winner, Margaret Thatcher.
Yeah, there is.
My
Yeah.
favorite Money in the Bank winner is Chris Ben. No, never mind.
Yeah.
So yeah, number 5, Rob Van Dam. Number 4, CM Punk. Number 3, oh, CM Punk, by the way, is the second one, not the first one, the second one.
All right.
Number 3, Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, I thought about it.
Specifically for the cash-in, but also his actual run with the briefcase was kind of entertaining.
By the way, who did he cash in on? First one.
The other
Cage
Money in
here,
the Bank winner.
number 2, Edge.
Wow. God, Chris, what is wrong with you today?
I don't know, man.
I didn't catch that. I'm gonna have to wait until I hear that on the when I'm editing. Look forward to that. Oh god.
Yeah, number 2 is Edge, and I will go with the first one as well, even though the second one was actually kind of funny to think of. Shouts out to Mr. Kennedy. Number 1, Seth Rollins.
Yeah, Becky Lynch, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we done now? Can we be done?
Yeah, I think that's about enough for this week's episode.
Yeah.
I know I joke
Finally,
about it a
I'm
lot,
gonna
but
take
like
a nap.
I know I
Yeah,
joke about it a lot, but I think I did actually get brain damage from this one.
Yeah. I have to go to work.
Thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe,
Sorry.
comment, follow us on CobraTwist Select.
Oh my god.
Don't be a
Be kind,
critic.
everybody. R2D2 out.
Don't be a
Yeah.
critic. Be a star.
Step up, I'll let you live with the little bit of pain that I bring. You know it's only the beginning. Step up because you're the next in line that I kill. You don't believe it, but I'm betting that you will. Step up, I'll let you live with the little bit of pain that I bring. You know it's only the beginning. Step up because you're the next in line that I kill. You don't believe it, but I'm betting that you will. Step up, I'll let you live with the little bit of pain that I bring. You know it's only the beginning. I'm breaking the living inside you. Stop making someone to hide you. I'm breaking the living inside you. Stop making someone hide you. I'm breaking the living inside you. Stop making someone hide you. Don't run away, bring it on. Step right up. There's a lot of repetition, but yeah, that is Disturbed's version of the Stone Cold Steve Austin theme song.